Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have Czechoslovakian buildings, Polish buildings, Czechoslovakian grain silos, yada yada yada. Right, today is the day of disappearing mods. There are at least 4 mods I installed and they are nowhere to be found. I believe, I'm gonna assume that it's something during the modding that went wrong. 2 of them are maps, 2 of them I'm gonna present here as... 2 of the maps I just removed from today's Mod Monday. We're gonna have the map that we have. I just lost interest in searching for, just replying to all the modders that there's something wrong with their mods. But modders, if you're watching this, there's something wrong with your mods. Right, let's get cracking. Right, so we have the Robs's mod Polish Detached Houses. Polish Detached Houses housing 4 to 6 based on a real building in Lublin, Poland. Quality of flats 95 to 100%. They don't require heating, but they generate pollution without it. A garage for 2 cars is also included. Warning, they only appear in the mod menu on the left, not the main building menu. Sure, okay, that's kind of common, and that's how I install mods as well. I saw this so many times that mods are just not appearing in the small building menus, but also I have a lot of mods, so I wouldn't be surprised that they're just pushed out. And you can see here, the mods I have here are not at the small buildings, like they're over here, so you're gonna have to build them from here. I do not like these buildings. This is just a personal thing. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna just give you my 2 cents about these ones. They come with the skins, or you can install the mod for the skins as well, so you can change them as you wish. Now, these are quite common in the smaller towns or smaller areas of the city, less densely populated. We call it dvodomka, 2-home houses. These are obviously up to 6 people living, so that would be 3 apartments, or 3 families can live in these buildings. So yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know what's with the 5 ones, what's with a loner person in there, and does he have children or she? Anyway, so you have the 4, 5, and 6 people capacity. Absolutely gorgeous buildings. I love them. I love these great boxes that Robs makes, and they're great. And of course you have a parking space for 2 vehicles, garages here, which are also quite common even in my hometown. Similar garages like these are everywhere. Okay, so what don't I like about these residentials? Because one person in, let's say, 4-person apartment building, you have 1 person that is a criminal. That means it's 25% people criminals, or 1 person unemployed, that's 25% of people unemployed, and that's gonna generate the notification. And sometimes it can be very spammy in this game, just because how notifications are generated. So I can avoid making these smaller buildings, smaller than, let's say, 20-30 people. Yeah, but just my 2 cents. Other than this, it's Robs's maps, Robs's mods, and I wouldn't be surprised. They're quite realistic in price, so nothing cheaty about this mod. Link in the description of the video. David von Bartosz, or David von Bartosz, VVÚ-ETA 8-1 section. This is a fabricated house of type, what I just read, built in Czechoslovakia in 70s and 80s. This house has 8 floors, 16 flats, quality 97, and number of residents 70, so 16 flats, that would be times 2, that would be 32. I don't know how this works. I think it's a little bit too populated. I like it when it's realistic, but let's see on the... yeah, it looks like it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 high, and 2 apartments per floor. It's 16, everything checks out, but 70 people living in 16 apartments, that's a little bit too much in my book. So 4 adults per apartment. I mean, you have kids and all, but I don't know. I would be happier if this was a much smaller capacity building, but just my 2 cents. Right, so about the building, we have it here, 4,000 rubles, 4,500 rubles for 70 people capacity. That is a little bit cheap. Let's see if we have something similar. We have 9,000 here in vanilla. Yeah, looks like it's realistic compared to other buildings of the similar size, so nothing to complain here. So quite realistic building. I just don't think capacity is fair, but hey ho, link in description of video. Shotkey and Shotkey's 22 kilovolt long wire circuit splitter. This pack contains 22 kilowatt circuit splitter for overhead lines. Right, so this is quite simple. Shotkey, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is one of the better motors out there, especially regarding the electricity infrastructure. Quite realistic in price and what you can find in reality. So I'm really happy to whenever he releases a mod. I'm just gonna build a couple of connectors here so you can see how it looks with the wires. You can see that wires are being split in different directions, so absolutely gorgeous thing. I'm gonna be using it definitely. What about the price tag? It's literally just the couple of wooden pillars. I wouldn't expect this to be too expensive, 1000 rubles, so quite realistic. Like I said, as usual, Shotkey is a genius with these. I really appreciate his work. So for more details, you have a link in the description of the video. Lucas NKO, or no, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Czechoslovak Big Green Silo 60s by Lucas NKO. Game info: silo has a capacity of 5,000 tons. It costs 97,000 rubles. Lifespan of 30 years. Loading for 3 vehicles. There's a lot of details there. I'm not gonna go for this. Real life info: it's a concrete silo with capacity of 21,000 tons in real life. This silo was built all over Czechoslovakia. The construction of these silos began in the 60s and continued until the 80s. The reinforced concrete skeleton resembling honeycomb is the same. Wow, actually I didn't notice this. This is Oolykee's hometown has honeycomb shape silos. This is really great. I'm actually going to be using this a lot just because of that. Yeah, actually it's quite similar to the one in my hometown. Okay, so everything here checks out. There's a check description of this as well, so please go and check it out. Let's compare it to the similar silos. So we have silo here. The original vanilla silo is 800 tons, which is just freaking ridiculously small. Now commonly accepted is the Robs's ones with 5,600, the 112,000 rubles. That would be similar to this. It looks like it's quite similar. I wouldn't complain about this. Not a cheaty mod at all. For more details, link in the description video. Right, I'm gonna go with the disappearing mods Czechoslovak resident T06B_B102KE13S. Again with Lucas made this one. Unfortunately, this one is not showing in the mod section. I tried looking for it. We're gonna tab there. So this is cost 49,000 rubles. It has 200 worker capacity, which makes it quite realistic. So, and I like these narrow tall buildings just because there's a lot of greenery around it when you build it. So yeah, absolutely loving it. This is how it looks. This is how the mod should look. 200 people. I'm gonna try to find it one more time in the mod section. These are the latest mods that Oolykee installed. That would be the garages, the small houses, the previous building that we presented, Shotkey's long splitter, and the big grain silo that we all presented already here. So unfortunately it's not there, and then here it would be all the way in the end. Unfortunately it's just Romanian blocks and all the Robs's buildings. Unfortunately I cannot present this in the game, so I'm just gonna go through the photos here, how this would look if you build it in your city. Absolutely gorgeous. The price is quite realistic, nothing to complain around here, and unfortunately I just can't use it because I can't find it in my mod session. As you can see, I'm subscribed. I restarted the game like 10 times, no luck. Anyway, for more details, link in the description video. Inrecar LO-708E. This is, I believe, Mercedes. Inrecar is a Chilean company dedicated to manufacture bus bodies. In this mod comes as a micro bus bodywork. There's a Mercedes-Benz LO-708E chassis available between 89 and 94, 27 passengers, 85 kilowatts and 90 kilometers per hour. So this is 27 passengers. This is really good. This is a capacity that is really good. You can see that it comes in many different color schemes. So just be aware, it's quite beautiful colors, I have to say. And also these smaller buses are really good for the setups that I'm running for my construction offices and some of the deliveries to smaller factories or processing plants, meat processing plants, and so on and so on. They're quite nice. So capacity is great. You can use it by, I think, buying dollars. We're just gonna real quickly scroll through here. Yeah, it's $6,600 to buy one of these bad boys. I'm just gonna go and show other buses. Unfortunately, they're all modded, so we cannot compare it to anything, but oh, it doesn't even show here. All right, it shows here. Oh, here we go. My bad. So we have the Inrecar, similar to Mars bus. It's a little bit more expensive, so quite not a cheaty mod. Really not a cheaty mod. So price is quite fair for it. Link in description of video. Right, another disappearing mod. It's a balloon from King. This is hot air balloon, although it identifies itself as a helicopter. I tried. It does not identify as a helicopter. I really don't know why you need this airship. We had Zeppelins before, that's similar to balloons. But yeah, anyway, there's a description of this mod. I'm not gonna go into details. This would be really cool that we could have this in a game. Just, you know, flying around balloons around the city would be really nice, adding a nice touch to it. Unfortunately, there's not, I don't see it. So there's a helicopter. Any mod that they should be here, it should be unlocked for all years and stuff. So there's absolutely no balloon here. I don't know what currency should be used. We can try with the aircrafts as well, just to be on the safe side. But I didn't find. I couldn't find this mod, unfortunately. We're gonna go and double check the Steam page. I'm gonna just go and check if we can find it one more time here. No. And then using the dollars, nothing, just Boeings. Unfortunately, we can't find it. I will just show you one more time how the balloon should look like. I think it's gorgeous. I think it would be a nice add-on to a Republic, but unfortunately, no dice. Link in the description of the video. And another, not disappearing mod, but caused that we have the Dominican Republic 1 to 20, unpopulated by Jacobus. Sorry, 04. Hello comrades, ever wanted to establish yet another communist state within the Caribbean? Now you can. Cuba lost its international and Cold War alliances importance. Now it's Dominican Republic, comrades establishing yada yada yada. You're gonna have to read the story behind it. It's a Dominican Republic, it's an island, it's Hispaniola, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong, sorry, my geography or history is not correct there. Half of it is Haiti, or Haitians will live there, and half of it is Dominican Republic. Oolykee's colleague from previous work, Christian, he was Dominican, and I heard really nice stories about the island. Anyway, island map, let's see the resources. This is how it looks. Haiti is on the left hand side, the basket case country these days, but throughout history it was quite oppressed, and well, still is. Coal, quite plentiful, a lot of it under the ocean or the sea. A lot of iron, most of it underwater. Oil is looks like it's a vanilla placement of resources, so take that as you wish. And then we have the uranium ore, and of course we have bauxite. Resources will be plentiful, and if you're having a border with Haiti and you can, as a Soviet Republic, you can export there, I don't think this is going to be too challenging. You're not going to be dependent on ships, but you can if you want so. So anyway, leaving it there. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.